2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. So with Williams on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Donovan Mitchell. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Moses Malone. Then it's Smith, and it's Stojakovic in at the 2 spot. And for Toronto, Barnes and Poeltl make up the inside pair. Brown is in the shooting guard spot with Barrett at small forward. And it's Quickly in at the 5. Kept alive, kicks it out to Mitchell. Front past the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Drills it from outside.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Here's Quickly. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Mitchell looking it over. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And watching Mitchell there, he was just sitting on that one.
Quickly the pass to Poeltl. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
A creative score. Mitchell uses that versatility and shot-making ability to keep the defenders guessing.
And it's Quickly missing. Atlanta with the ball. 7-point differential. Mitchell outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Al Malone after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Fires the 3. And it's Mitchell missing. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. We love young Scotty Barnes. He can shoot, he can defend, and he can really pass. Brent, he seems like the ideal wing.
There's a lot of things there, Kevin, that are very good. You don't become an all-star at that position without those kind of abilities, but the responsibility of playing winning basketball consistently, let's see how that plays out for Scotty moving forward.
And again, no good by Toronto.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
The 3 ball. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Get there!
Grady Diggs checked in for Barrett.
Into the lineup for your home team. Number 1, Grady.
Dick passes to Quickly. Toronto working the ball around now. Stojakovic against Brown. Back to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Quickly kicks to Brown. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Quickly against Mitchell. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Nailed from three-point land. Quickly's got 5 minutes.
Quickly, competitive, and responds with a three of his own.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Brown. Scoreless thus far. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Stojakovic. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
The shot's good from Quickly.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Toronto trails by 21. Knocked away. Stolen by Mitchell. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Mitchell's got 32 points.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
And here's Barnes for three. The shot misses. And so it's Atlanta in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Tick is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Olynyk in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Barrett on the money from 12 feet away.
Barrett does a good job there just creating the shot for himself. He is a scorer.
Malone, a screen on Mitchell. The 3. And it's Mitchell missing. And it's Moses Malone with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. It's Barrett on the wing. Abdul-Jabbar knocks it away.
Yeah, and beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Toronto calls timeout. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
And the Raptors making a change here. Abaji's checked in. Olynyk the pass to Abaji. Here's Boucher. Mitchell finds Boucher. It's Dick on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell in the corner. And again, no good by Toronto. Smooth sailing for Atlanta. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Mitchell way outside. Rebound by Olynyk. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Dick. From outside the arc. And the Raptors miss again. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Atlanta. The tray. Hits it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 41.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Mitchell passes to Dick. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Peja Stojakovic.
And you never want to foul a jump shooter. Dick certainly qualifies as one.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Davion Mitchell. For three, Mitchell. Another three for Atlanta.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Quickly with it. 7 points in the game. Here's Dick to the inside. Here's Pirtle. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. For Jakob Pirtle, his parents paved the way for him to become a professional athlete. And I'd say Brent did a good job.
Well, it's a good point, Kevin. They were doing some blocking of their own, just not basketballs like Jakob does. Both of his parents, members of the Austrian national volleyball teams, and building some roofs on some people trying to put down a few slams.
And that one's good quickly.
All kinds of grit there on the inside from Emmanuel Quickly.
Atlanta with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Put that bucket in no time at all. Mitchell's got 50 points.
And what a first half he's having from downtown. He has been locked and loaded since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Malone comes with the double team. Here's Dick. There's three-pointers off the mark.
His teammates cannot be happy with him, guys. He would have been better off resetting the offense and looking for a better shot opportunity.
Mitchell finds Abdul-Jabbar. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Pass to Pirtle. Quickly against Mitchell. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Dick. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. Another three for Atlanta.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Here's Dick. Defended by Stojakovic. Now Dick to halt the run. Good on the triple. Dick's got 5 points so far.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Atlanta. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So with Malone on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Nikola Jokic. Mitchell is out there with Williams. Then there's Towns, and it's Hayward in at the small forward position. Barrett's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Atlanta. And the Raptors with possession. Barnes outside. Hayward against Barrett. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Barrett's got his second basket.
So much talent in R.J. Barrett's game. He's fun to watch every night.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Traps in the tray.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Barrett. Atlanta with the rebound. Mitchell outside. Another three for Atlanta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Pirtle. The kick out to Barnes. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Fires for three. They grab their own miss. Lets it go with a three. Three-pointer. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Mitchell's got 12 points here in the second half. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And he can't stop the run as he misses. Launches from deep. Shoots the three. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And stolen by Hayward. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Quickly the pass to Pirtle. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Quickly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Toronto.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
Barnes dishes to Barrett over Hayward. Rebound, Gordon Hayward.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Trying to get something going. Barrett, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. And the Raptors with some changes. Abaji's checked in, and Dick subbed in for Brown. Mitchell against Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Mitchell kicks to Barnes. And the three off target. And Atlanta has possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Sinks the three-pointer.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Dick with it. Shot to stop the run. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Atlanta has possession. Boucher out there with the Linux. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Garrett Temple. And it's It's Abaji in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Mitchell outside to the middle. Here's Temple. He's covered by Ball. Temple the pass to Mitchell. Olynyk sets a screen for Mitchell. Fires away from outside. It's hauled in by Malone. Malone's got 8 rebounds in this game. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Moses Malone. Malone's got 3 assists now in this one. Mitchell against Mitchell. Atlanta with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fires the 3. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Toronto with the ball. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Abaji the pass to Mitchell. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, Mitchell missing. Mitchell outside. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
And Temple kicks to Olynyk. Mitchell against Mitchell. Here's Boucher. And the Raptors miss again. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Atlanta. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Basket good.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Ball finds Mitchell. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Mitchell against Mitchell. From past the arc. Rebound Atlanta.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Mitchell wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, the passing skills of Ball are terrific. Just imagine him only getting better at this.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Atlanta with the ball. Some momentum with the 15-2 run underway. 1:39 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Temple. Back to Mitchell. There's the drive. Pass to Boucher. Inside. Shot clock at 3. Here's James. And the dunk by LeBron.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. 1:04 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Quickly. And the Raptors miss again. And Atlanta has possession. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. And they double up LeBron. And out of of bounds as Toronto gains possession. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. And here's Barry. And Barry slams it in.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And it's Moses Malone with the foul.
Personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Quickly. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg...